this is Chitra. Today I'm doing some street food. As we all know that we are in a lockdown and street food is a complete no-no. So let's make street food at home and start with making some aloo tikki. So let's get started. The ingredients you need for aloo tikki are 2 cups of grated boiled potatoes, which will make about 4 to 5 tikkis. We need half a cup of chana dal, which has been boiled, 1/3 cup of boiled peas, a tablespoon of finely cut ginger, some coriander, 2 green chilies chopped fine, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, salt to taste, chili powder and some garam masala. We are also going to be doing a sweet tamarind chutney, and I will tell you the ingredients for that later. So let's get started with the filling of the tikki. So to start the filling, just put about a tablespoon of oil in the pan. So once the oil goes in, let the pan just get a wee bit hot. After this, we'll add the ginger, the chilies. The pan is hot. The chilies can obviously be adjusted according to your taste. Then we'll put a tablespoon of finely cut ginger. Just saute it all for 2 minutes. Add the boiled chana dal. So this is half a cup of boiled chana dal, and this doesn't have to be done in the pressure cooker. You should just boil it in an open pan. 1/3 cup of boiled peas. If you want, you can also use moong dal. Now we need to add all the other masalas. So we put the salt. When you make a tikki, you never put salt in the potatoes. So the salt content in the filling should be nice. So that's why just be a little generous with the salt. Then put about a teaspoon of red chili powder. And a teaspoon of garam masala. If you like it tangy, you can also put some dry mango powder. Just mix it all. And now some chopped coriander. Nice, colorful and chatpata. So you just need to saute it for 2 to 3 minutes because this is already cooked. This is just to mix the masalas in. And now your filling is ready. You can switch off the gas. Let the filling cool down completely. So the filling needs to be cooled down. And while the filling is getting cool, we'll start on our tamarind chutney. So for the tamarind chutney, the ingredients you need is half a cup of tamarind pulp, half a cup of jaggery brown sugar or white sugar, whatever you prefer, salt, chili powder and garam masala. So these are the ingredients you need to make a tamarind chutney. You can also make a nice mint chutney to serve with the tikkis. So to start with this, so basically it is as much tamarind pulp. So you take in as much sugar. But if you don't like it very sweet, you can adjust the sugar accordingly. You can reduce the quantity of the sugar. And this is a homemade normal tamarind pulp. You just have to add everything to this. So to the tamarind pulp and the sugar, add salt, which should be about 1.5 teaspoons should be good enough. We can taste and check later. A full teaspoon of chili powder and a teaspoonful of garam masala powder. And that's it. That's all what you need to do for your tamarind chutney. You just have to cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes till the sugar gets dissolved, and you will see that it starts boiling, and then you can adjust the seasoning. So the tamarind chutney is almost kind of done. And you can just store this in a jar to be used for different chaats, a papri chaat, a dahi pakodi, however you want to use it. You can just put it in a glass jar. And let's wait for this to get boiled. In the meanwhile, our masala is got cooled down. Just mash it a bit with your spatula. You don't really need a masher to do this. So just mash it a little bit. This is done. Now to prepare the potatoes. So these are about you can say four medium potatoes, which has been grated, and now this is 2 cups. You need to put 2 tablespoons of corn flour to this, and as I told you earlier, you don't have to add salt to the Now mix the corn flour nicely in the potatoes. Just make sure that you mix it well, and also push down the potatoes so that if there are any left, then they can get mashed properly. So the potatoes are ready. The filling has been cooled down. Divide the mixture in 4 parts. Just with your hands, just rub some corn flour in your hands. Take 1 part of this, flatten it out, just make a little cavity in the center. Take about a good tablespoon of filling to put in. Your filling should get cold, otherwise it will be difficult for you to make the tikkis well, and there's a chance of them getting split. So just wrap it back. Be gentle and just press it slightly. Don't make it completely flat. After this, just take a plate, put some corn flour in that, and just make all the tikkis and start keeping them on. The tikkis are filled and are ready to be fried now. Just dust off any extra corn flour which is on the tikki. Keep a shallow pan ready with hot oil. It should have enough oil so that your tikkis get dipped in. So keep them on a high flame and just drop them one by one. Don't put more than 2 at a time. Don't turn it too much. Turn it only once you feel that one side is done. So what you can do is, you can half do these and keep them aside, and then press them and make them crisp. And that is what everybody really enjoys. So the tikkis have to be really nice and crisp. If by any chance you feel that the tikkis are splitting, then for the rest of them, what you should do is just put them some extra corn flour coating on them. You can see that wow, it's so nice and golden brown. Just need to turn this one also now and just let them get gold on the other side. If you want, you can do them entirely on a tawa with less oil as well. It's just up to you. So you can see they're all done and it's nice and gold on the other side. So just take it out on kitchen towel, soak in any extra oil. So these two are done. We just gently put in the other two. Always make sure that the oil should be really hot. And these two. And now just on the tawa, make it nice and hot. You can see how nice they look. I'm sure your family is not going to be missing any street food today. So the tawa is nice and hot. Gently put the tikkis here. You don't need to add any more oil now. And these two are also almost done. And now you need to press these down and make them nice and crisp. Yes. And because they were already fried in oil, so they don't need any more oil now. Switch off the gas. These are also dry. Remove them from the oil. That's it. And these are pressing down and getting crisp here. So you can just keep them prepared and then later make them crispy on a tawa. Wow. Don't over flatten, otherwise the filling will come out. These are ready to be served. Take a platter with some mint chutney and the tamarind chutney which we made. You can also serve the tikki with some beaten curd. Some people like to even serve it with ketchup. Our tikkis are nice and crisp. We can transfer them to our platter now. Take them one So the aloo tikki is ready.